Hello, my name is Barbara Marx Hubbard, and I'm a storyteller of the greatest, newest story that's happening on Earth. And I want to be a communicator of what's new. So I'm going to start out by a great question for you. Do you feel anything new arising in you? And just pause for a moment and think. It could be simple, it could be an intuition, it could be an aspiration, it could be a vision. In this brief time we have together, I'm going to ask you to put your attention on what's new in you. And just think about it and let me describe what I think is happening on planet Earth that makes each of us be something new is arising in us. And here's what it is. If you take a brief view of the evolutionary story, let's say we start at the origin of creation, a total mystery. Out of consciousness comes universe, earth, life, animal life, human life, and now us going around the next turn in the spiral. And what's happened in our generation is that the sequence of events has informed us that we cannot keep growing as we have done before. We've hit a limit to growth on planet Earth. It's like a baby's limit to growth in its mother's womb. It cannot continue to grow and survive. Well, we've done extremely well at growing. We have crossed every barrier. We have populated the Earth. We are at the point of a limit to growth. Meanwhile, what evolution does when it's going around the next turn in the spiral, it starts to bring forth newness in us. Something, new creativity, new visions, new possibilities, but there's no job for it. There's no place to go with it. You're not sure how to do it. So the purpose of these stories that I'm going to tell is to reinforce in us the creativity that is just emerging. And I'm going to give you kind of my biggest thought on this. Is I think a new human and a new humanity is arising in general on this earth. I think we've gone as far as we can go in the state of consciousness of winning, controlling, brilliant species, getting to the point of overgrowth in our own womb. So what's happening at this exact moment in time is the emergence of what eventually is going to be called a new species. And I've named this species Homo universalis. And it might be that the newness you're feeling inside of you is part of the larger newness of humanity in general. And here are the qualities of newness that are just beginning to arise in this, what we might call a new species. Now that's a big thought. But here's what it is. There's a new spirituality arising in Homo universalis, or in the new human. And the new spirituality feels like an impulse of evolution running through us to be more, love more, create more. And I feel personally that that impulse in me to express myself as fully as I can comes from the whole evolutionary story. It originated at the origin of creation. It created, the universe. It created single-celled life, multi-celled life, animal life. It's not stopping here. It's creating universal human life. It's creating human life that is more creative. So my spirituality that I'm assuming will be generalized for Homo universalis is a spirituality that feels like you're going somewhere, that you've got more to be, more to do, more to love. And the reason I think this is part of evolution is if you look at universe, earth, life, animal life, human life, you see a direction in evolution. You see a purpose in evolution. You see a rising intelligence in evolution. You see more consciousness from single cell to multi-cell. You see more freedom of movement, of choice, to do good or bad, for that matter. You see more connectivity to bring separate parts to make a whole. This is a multi-billion-year trend And when you think of your own body, 52 trillion cells, they say, I don't know who counted them, all self-organized as you, and you're not doing a thing about it. So if you continue in the spiral and you look at planet Earth, you'll see it's a whole system. It's a living organism, and it's connecting us together whether we like each other or not. So the Homo universalis person has more newness that feels like an impulse of love and creativity. Second, Homo universalis type of person has deep yearning for life purpose, for vocation, to give your unique gift, to express your greatest creativity. And when you turn on to that inner creativity in yourself, you become what I call telerotic. Telos, it means high purpose. Telos is your high purpose in life. And eros is juicy love. When you get vocationally aroused as a new person, you become telerotic. And what are you looking for? You're looking to join genius. You're looking to find others that need what you have to give. You feel vocational arousal. You're excited. Now, if you're a new human listening to this, you may find that arousal inside you, and it means you've got more to give. You look for partners, you see where you're going to go, and you start to join more fully together to form a greater whole of what you're going to do. And the last trait of Homo universalis that is truly awesome is the high technology breakthroughs. Genetics, robotics, artificial intelligence, quantum computing. These are characteristics of our ancient gods. We thought, like Zeus in Greece, he could create worlds, he could blow up worlds. Humanity, with the self-centered consciousness that has built this whole culture, has now been given powers that if we misuse them, will destroy the world, but if we use them well, will evolve the world. So the new human in you, no matter what particular impulse you're attracted to, could be part of the new humanity, could be part of finding others like yourself to be more of who you are. And I can tell you, when you say yes to that inner impulse, like I did, and you get to be 50, 60, 70, 80, 88, like me, what happens? People say, Barbara, do you feel you're getting younger? And I say, no, I feel I'm getting newer every day. Now, why am I newer? Because the world is new, and I have something new to contribute to it. And so do you. So I'm delighted to be initiating the story of evolution, and you're starring in it. And I would hope that you would check out our website, awakeningthespecies.com. I'm giving away a wonderful book called Evolutionary Synthesis, New Memes for the New Generation. What are the ideas, the words, the insights in universe, in the new person, in the new society, in the new spirituality that are out there guiding us to the new culture? I look forward to continuing to be a storyteller with you.